Hello there from my phone. Um, it is me again. A couple, this time only a month late, or a month later instead of, like 6. Um, I'm on my phone now instead of my camera, and I don't have a mic anymore, so I'm free to do whatever I want with my hands. Uh, I'm doing this mostly because it's like way more convenient. Because setting up the camera was kind of a pain in the ass. But but I got a new phone recently. After I got the CCNA, I was like, okay, now I gotta get a new phone and some stuff in my car too. But I got the 17 Pro. Yeah, 17 Pro, and it's pretty. It's fucking stellar. Actually, I love it. It's amazing. But anyway, update since getting my CCNA, I have gotten promoted at work, which is sick, super stellar. I'm now a level 2 tech instead of a level 1, so kind of simple promotion, I guess, but still, it's pretty cool. Got some more money too, which is pretty nice. Um, I am not in terms of like extra responsibilities and stuff like that. I don't have any. I'm doing the exact same stuff I was doing before. The only difference now is just it's essentially just a title change. But I guess I'm taking that mostly as meaning that I've been doing like level 2 work for the past like 8 months or something. um, but yeah, level 2. Other work stuff. I do want to work on some more certifications. The next two I have in mind are the Security Plus, and that's mostly because everyone else in my department has the Security Plus. I'm the only one without it. Or my supervisor doesn't have it either, but he's a supervisor, so I mean, it doesn't really need it, I guess. Uh, but the point is, I want it, and I've heard it's not that it's not that bad. But compared to the CCNA, it's not that bad. And so I'm looking forward to that. And then after I do that, I want to get the either the AZ 800 or the AZ 801. Actually, I think it's both. It's the 800 and then the 801. That's something two of my coworkers are working on. One of them already has the 800 and he's working on the 801. He says it's awful, and he hates it, and it's a dumb test. And the other one is still studying for the 800. But that has me a little excited for the 801, just so I can see how bad it is. Hi there. Hi. Can you see yourself? Oh, she can. She's shy. She's a little goblin. She just ate, so she should be napping, but she's feeling vicious. She might jump up here. I think that's what she's gonna try and do right now, actually. But that's most of the work stuff, I think. Yeah, just promotion. Got some promotion. Got some certs that I want to get. And after I get the AZ, the 800 and the 801, then I'm probably gonna start looking into the CCNP. I still want to move into a network engineering role, or at the very least a fucking network admin role. But people ain't biting. It might just be my resume. My resume's kind of light. It might be that I only have one fucking cert. That could also be contributing to it. But yeah, that's I think that's most of it. Yeah, it's been okay since then. This year, I guess kind of related to work, but not related to like work plans. This year it's just been hectic. So fucking hectic at work. Oh my god. It's just like nonstop calls, tickets. It was crazy. Um this week it's Thanksgiving week. I think today's Saturday. But oh my god, Monday this week, I was telling one of our newest technicians. I was like, hey, it's Thanksgiving week, so it's gonna be kind of slow. We're finally gonna have a break because it's just been really busy like all year since like May or something. But I was like, yeah, it's gonna be chill. It's gonna be nice. And then Monday, oh my God, Monday, it was nonstop. I don't know what it was. Like Mondays are usually, excuse me, just a little bit busier than normal. Specifically, I don't know what it is for other industries, but specifically in IT, Mondays are usually busier than normal because no one wants to do any IT like issues on Fridays, and so they put it off until oh no, they I think of it as them just putting it off until Monday. Like, oh, okay, I'll just worry about this on Monday, and then everyone does the same thing. But they're like, oh, I'll just worry about this on Monday, and then Mondays are just hectic and busy and kind of awful. But yeah, this Monday was incredibly busy. It was, yeah, it was insane. Just the first, I think we ended up with like, I think we took 70 calls within by I think 11 or 12 in the morning. So that's like 4 hours. I don't think you can see her. She likes to jump and claw on the back of my chair now. She realized she could jump up there. So now it's just one of her pastimes, one of her hobbies. But yeah, work, oh my God, Monday sucked. So awful, so bad. Yeah, by the way, for perspective, 70 calls, it's a lot. Usually that's how much we get to on like an entire day. Like an entire, like a busy day is like 70 calls. But this one was like those first fucking 4 or 5 hours. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. It was stupid. But anyways, digressing, moving on, transitioning, if you will, from that. Last two or 3 weeks ago, I think it was 2 weeks ago, your boy, drove 5 hours down to 5 hours down to Dallas for GTR Fest at the Texas Motorplex, and let me tell you, that shit, life-changing. Hi, do you want to say hi? Say hi. Ooh, look at you. Silence. She likes attention. You know, give it to her. Yes, I will. Fuck. What was I saying? GTR Fest. Fucking amazing. Oh my God. I've never seen so many. I've just never seen that many GTRs in one place. But I guess you would expect that, you know, being GTR festival. But yeah, so fucking cool. For context, the Skyline GTR is one of my favorite cars. Obviously, it's one of my favorite cars. Specifically the R34 GTR. I know it's not very unique to say that is like my favorite car, but it is. I love that car. It's so goddamn cool. Such a iconic car. Really, really cool. I don't care if the RB's not reliable. It sounds sick. But yeah, that was just crazy. It was like I don't like I'd seen pictures of him like a ton, like everyone else has. And I've seen before that, I'd seen, I want to say two R30, like actual R34 GTRs in person. There was one. No, I'd seen 4. I'd seen 4 before then, because there's one. I saw one in San Antonio a couple like a week or 2 before, at a car show. There was a bunch of Skylines there, and there was one Bayside Blue R34 GTR, super sick, super clean. The guy said it was making like 600 wheel horsepower, and it's fucking super sick. And then a couple weeks before that, I was at another festival in Dallas. What was it? Fuel Fest. I was at Fuel Fest, and there was three GTRs there. I think there was 2 silver ones and a blue one? Or was it 3 silver ones? There were some GTRs there, and I was like, oh my god, it's GTR, this is crazy. And then obviously there were like a fuckload of them here. It was so sick, and it was all JDM cars. It was all, I don't know, I'd never been to a car festival or a car meet like that where like literally like 90% of the cars there were all just like standouts, like just incredible builds. They all looked so sick. And then they had drag racing there too. It was so fucking sick. I had the time of my life there. I got sunburned on my nose really bad. I looked like fucking Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. My feet were fucking killing me. It was so fucking sick. I was only there one day too. I wasn't even there like all 3 days. I was just there for the I saw the cars. I saw R34 Imspec Nur in Millennium Jade, and it was just parked there, just like when I got there early as fuck, and it was just like one of the first. They had some cars off to the side. They had the RB26 swapped Mark V Super there, super fucking sick. I never thought I'd get to see that in person. I never thought that would get finished, if I'm being real. I remember seeing like a reel of it on Instagram a while back, and I was like, oh man, that'd be super fucking sick. And then I heard it was at SEMA, and it was running, and I was like, holy shit, they fucking did it. But anyways, yeah, Millennium Jade R34 parked next to a Bayside Blue what is it, Stagia with an R34 front end. Oh my god, I was geeking the entire fucking time. I brought my camera with me too, and I took so many fucking pictures. It was, oh my god. I think I've edited most of them, most of the ones I want to use, but I haven't like finished editing them or whatever. I edit them, excuse me, like the exposure and the light. I do all that in Lightroom, and then I've started using Photoshop to like make them like Instagram ready, I guess. I don't know. It's just like cropping them and putting like multiple photos together and stuff like that. It's definitely got a fucking learning curve. But yeah, I took so many pictures. I think I've only posted like 2 posts about them or something like that. I need to get to that. Actually, I should probably be doing that. But let's see, what else? There was there were the stages. There was all the R32s. I stayed at like a seedy ass fucking motel the night before. I didn't do it when I went to Fuel Fest like a couple weeks before then. I did that all in one day. I drove over there. I went to the festival, and then I drove back. I was on the road for like 10 fucking hours. And my drive back fucking sucked. It was ass. I'd just gotten my new phone. I think that day or the day before I'd gotten this phone. And there's a setting in your, if you go to settings, apps, and then maps, there's a little thing you can toggle off to not go on toll roads. I think you can do it from within the app itself, but that's just how I figured out how to get to it. But I didn't have that turned off, so I ended up spending. Actually, I don't know how much I spent on toll roads. They haven't sent me any fucking letters. I gotta check for it. But it took me on a bunch of toll roads just on my way back, not on my way in to Dallas. Just on my way back, it was like toll road. I was like, gee, I don't want to fucking get on a toll road, man. Fuck. And it was also fucking raining. It was like pouring down rain, and I couldn't see shit. I was in my Supra, and so I could not fucking see shit. I was low to the ground. Fucking any fucking full-size SUV rolls by me, they're gonna splash water all over my face, or my face, all over my fucking window. Sorry, it just fell on my face because I was so fucking disoriented. But that actually was not the worst of it. It was the fucking 18-wheelers, bro. I can't see shit. But they don't fucking care. They don't understand my struggle. They're fucking like 20 feet off the fucking ground. They can fucking see the horizon, bro. They can see the end of that shit. And I'm just down there in my little car. I can't see shit. They drive by me I'm in fucking Splashtown. I know it's not easy being a trucker, but I've never felt malice like that before in my life. That shit sucked. I legitimately think I almost died like at least 3 times. But eventually the rain calmed down a little bit, and eventually I got onto some empty ass toll road, and it was okay after that. It was pretty neat. But yeah, that sucked. So when I went to GTR Fest, I was like, I'm not fucking doing that again. I'm just gonna drive in one day, stay in a motel, drive back home the next day. And I stayed at like a seedy hotel. I don't do that often. I don't like book hotels. So I was like, yeah, this was like $90. Sure, I'll do it. And I got there and it was like really, really fucking seedy. But that was a GTR. It was a R32 GTR in I don't know what the color is, but it's that gray that, you know, they all come in. That was also some other dude stayed at a CDS hotel, and that was really cool. I also, dude, I saw these two. I saw an R32 and an R34 GTR that were obviously at the festival. They were like, not like front by the show, but they were like, you know, there's like the entrance you go through, right? And then it makes kind of a U around like the drag strip. Like, say this is the drag strip. The entrance starts over here and you go through it, and then you kind of you loop around it, and it's got the bleachers there and all that. They were like right here. So like right when you were around that corner, it was like boom, 2 black GTRs, R32, R34, gorgeous, fully built engines, immaculate paint, immaculate wheels too. I can't remember which ones they had. They might have been TEs, but they were good wheels, I swear. Yeah, just beautiful fucking cars. And I saw them on my way over there before. I went to Dutch Bros in the morning, and I saw them just pulling ass over there. I was like, oh my fucking God, it's a GTR. That's crazy. I think that's the only time I've ever seen one like on the road. Obviously I don't live somewhere where we're surrounded by all these fucking wealthy people who can afford them. But yeah, for me, that was fucking incredible. And yeah, the whole fucking festival was super sick. The highlight though, for me, besides the drag racing, there was some GTR built by some garage in, I think, Houston, or was it Dallas? I don't know. It did the quarter mile in I think it was 6.3 or 6.7 at like 220 miles an hour, and it was fucking sick. It was one of the first cars that did the drag strip. I was like, damn, this shit's sick as hell. But the highlight besides that was the Skylines from Built by Legends. They had their R32, their R33, and then they had a white R34 and a Bayside blue R34 there. And I found their cars. I was wandering around like the entire fucking lot, going places that I probably shouldn't have been at, but I had a camera on me, so I was like, I can just look like I belong here, you know. But I was wandering around. They had like a drift area too, where you could like do a ride along. And I think they had one where you could like try and drift the cars yourself. I don't know. I wasn't there that long. I just took some photos, and I was like, this is sick. And then I wandered off because I saw all the Skylines in like the parking area or whatever, with all the other trailers and where all the like drag cars were like set up. And so I saw them there. I was like, oh, look at that, those look pretty sick, let me go get a picture. And then when I got close to them, I was like, holy shit, those are the GTRs. Those are the ones that sold for like a fucking bajillion dollars or something. And oh my god, I thought they were gorgeous just like in the pictures that I'd seen of them, but seeing them up close, it was incredible. I was starstruck, man. I was like, holy shit, this is gorgeous. Like the R34 GTR has been like the top of my mountain for like, I don't know, a while. But once I saw those, I was like, holy shit, I gotta start making more fucking money. Fuck. Yeah, beautiful cars. I already knew a lot of it was like they all had carbon fiber. They obviously have the carbon fiber front bumper and the hood, and the wing and all that. But on the Bayside Blue one, I got to see it up close. It still has the same design as the white one with like the exposed carbon, or the exposed carbon on the front like grill area on the back. I think it's a custom like Mines bumper or something like that. I know they have a bunch of different Mines equipment on the car, and the real upholstered interior. Fuck, dude, I could gush about those cars all fucking day. But the Bayside Blue one, the carbon on it, it looks like it's just black, but it's tinted blue. It's tinted this really like dark blue that looks like it's just, black from far away. When you get up close, it's fucking crazy. I took 1 billion pictures of them. If my phone was not here and it was right here, I'd show you. I made one of them my screensaver. I liked it so fucking much. It was incredible. That's probably the highlight of it. Just seeing those fucking cars, just gorgeous, beautiful cars. Another highlight, a close second place, was I got to see and meet a bunch of fucking people that I'd just seen on fucking YouTube that I used to watch when I was like when I was working like my first job and I make like no fucking money. I used to watch daily transmissions from Hoonigan all the time, and fucking Hurt was there at the GTR Fest. I didn't know he was gonna be there, or I saw the there was I think it's an S14. I think it's an S14, a drift car with like a Rocket Bunny kit on it with like fucking Pickle Rick on it. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I guess let me go take a look. It's had an LS in there, and it says T-Pain in the back like seat, where the rear seats would be. It just says T-Pain. I'm like, oh, okay, it's T-Pain's drift car, because I know him and Hurt, they make a lot of content together. I think they're friends. I assume they are. But I met Hurt. He was there. He was just talking with some other dude, and I guess I was fucking staring. And he was like, hey man, what's up? And I was like, oh my god, are you Hurt? He was like, yeah man. And it's just, it's fucking crazy. Oh my god, that was crazy. Who else was there? I think Larry Chen was there. I think I might have seen him. I think he caught me staring as well. I didn't talk to anyone else. I was too shy. I really wanted to say something to Larry, if that was him. I don't know. Maybe it was just another short guy who wears scarves, who takes photos. I could have not been him. But I do know Adam LZ and TJ Hunt were both there. So were their R34s, their midnight purple ones. That was crazy. They're both super fucking tall too. Which I don't know, I never thought about it, but yeah, they're really fucking tall. Or I'm really fucking short, which they could both be true. But I'd also never seen an R34 or a midnight purple GTR. I hadn't seen one. I'd seen plenty of the like dark purple R33s, but I'd never seen like midnight purple before. And they had 3 of them there. They had one that was like out in the sun, and some guys were cleaning it, and you could see the color shift on there so well. It really is a really crazy color, because there was like this. It has like a blue in there, but there's obviously the purple and the orange, and the way it just, I don't know, kind of fades. It is crazy. It was also really cool to see, because TJ Hunt's GTR was right next to Adam LZ's. And Adam has Midnight Purple 3. I found that out after watching TJ Hunt's video. But he has Midnight Purple 3, and TJ Hunt has Midnight Purple 2. And I did not realize how stark the difference was. I see why everyone jokes about his GTR just being black. Because from far away, it kind of does look like that. Especially when it's next to Midnight Purple 3. But that was fucking stellar too. It was just, I guess the whole experience for me was just incredible. I just never thought I'd be able to be somewhere like that, or I mean, I guess I thought I'd be there. I just didn't think I didn't know it'd be there then, I guess. Sorry. Tripped over my words there. It was, left me speechless, I guess you could say. But yeah, that's that's it. That's all I wanted to yap about. It's gonna get dark soon, since it is almost 2 p.m. So it's gonna be pitch black outside. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try and do these monthly now. See if maybe I can stick to that. So doesn't seem too bad. I'll give that a try. Yeah, that's about it. See you in December. Fingers crossed. Yeah. Bye.